Hello, and welcome back to Outdoor here. You join me over in the new cut at the mountain there. So today I want to start off by getting a clean out down here. So let's go ahead there and empty out our ores. Did quite well, I would say. We have a bit of coal to collect as well. Now before I collect that coal, what I actually want to do here is exchange this wash plant there for a sluice box. So let's go ahead and look at the sluice. So the sluice box itself actually has storage in it. So what we can do is go ahead and put a sell point. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a sell point. So the sluice box is going to hold our ore, and we can auto sell that dirt there straight into the sell point. So let's get rid of this wash plant, get ourselves a sluice box in there. And underneath here we're going to need a sell point, so we're going to have to do a little bit of demolition here. Let's see how big it is, rotate it. Okay, a little bit more demolition here. Can take all of this actually, why not? Let's get that sell point lined up here. That should do nicely. Let's get ourselves a little conveyor there. So the 4 meter straight should do us. Let's get a little chute while we're at it, why not? Okay, get that up onto the bar there. We can actually go ahead and sell that wash plant, we won't be needing it. Let's get this straight. We should probably use an angle up. Okay, back into our conveyors. Get rid of that straight piece. Need a 4 meter up piece then. There we go. Get the chute on. There we go. May as well get a little foundation in under this with our grid build. If it will oblige, it will. Around to the other side quickly here. She's kind of hanging there, guys. I haven't decided if I'm gonna build a kind of warehouse structure over here with our smelters and such, but perhaps it would be a good idea. Oops. Always jumps out at the last second there, at the last split second I should say. So yeah, I have a little bit of cleaning up to do around the production area here. As you can see, it is far from perfect, but it is functional. That is the main thing. Okay, I'll come back to that at a later point, but it's looking fairly decent there. Is there water running to our sluice box now actually? Let's get up top here and see. Okay, so I think I want to move that water pump as well actually. Maybe it's too high off the ground there. So let's get ourselves a little down piece perhaps. So actually let's place the water pump itself. Snap build. Okay. Round 3 builds. I mean, that's the same as it was, but there was no water before. Okay, so you can see our little storage area here in the sluice box. I am really unsure why that water is not working. Okay, let's go in here and get ourselves a little bit more pipe. Bring it a bit further out, perhaps. Let's do 4 meters more back. Let's try a little up piece, perhaps. Okay. Let's get the water pump on there now. I need to dig it out there, but that's okay. Okay, it is not working, I don't know why. So let's collect our coal here. Ooh, we did quite okay there with the coal. We'll be able to queue up all our silicone to make some rubber. So let's jump into 4x4 there and get over to the warehouse. A little bit dark here, slightly. This road is all over the place. We'll definitely use some improvement. Let's stop and check these derricks real quick, see if they still have a queue there. This seems to be still working. So the queue on this one is finished actually. So we have a bunch of oil there. May go ahead and sell that. Let's go into our store here and get some barrels. Empty barrel, so we want some full stacks of that. So we can go ahead and queue up some more oil, why not? Or a little bit of a mixture there, perhaps some oil and some water. Let's actually see how much that oil sells for. 2,000 of them, 132k. It's quite nice. Quite nice indeed. And here we're about to run out of queue, so let's go ahead. Go and get some more barrels. Money's a little bit low there, but let's grab what we can. Let's queue up some more oil. Okay, that will do it for now. Okay, let's go ahead and get into our warehouse here and get those smelters queued up. Okay, so the first thing I want to do here is go around and collect all my silicone. Lithium. We have a bunch of silicone there. A bit of rubber and some gold there. We'll go around and sell everything in a moment. Bunch more silicone. A little bit there. Quite a lot there. Quite a lot there also. And we have some here as well. So let's just dedicate this one here to doing our rubber. It's going to be quite a long run time there, but that's okay. Let's grab the rest of that. Let's get you queued up since you were free. Some rubber in there for starters. A little bit more rubber, and let's give you some... we can do some silicone in here, why not? Okay, there we go. This one's also free. Get a couple of stacks of gold in here. And the rest of that silicone. And let's just throw the rest of our gold into this one for now. Okay, beautiful. So we have some rubies and diamonds to do. There's quite a long run time on this. Let's throw some diamonds in there for now. And that's free. Let's get you stacked up with ruby. This one is also free. Just throw everything else in here, why not? Yeah, that will do. Let's do a little bit of a clear out here and sell whatever we have there. Cash is slightly tight. Ever so slightly. Go ahead and get rid of the lithium, the silver and the iron as well. A little bit of copper there. Aluminium and iron. Do we have anything upstairs right now? The CNC machines. So we got a bunch of nuts and bolts there. They can actually go in here. Let's store those. Let's go ahead and make a bunch more of those ceilings there, however many we can do. 21 more, okay. I would assume these are empty. They are not empty. Diamonds. A couple of rubies there. Okay, beautiful. So let's get the wash plants downstairs while we're at it. Ruby. Nothing in there. Nothing. Handful of diamonds. Couple more diamonds and a couple more rubies. Okay. We should have a decent little... we should have a decent income here. Let's go ahead and sell what we have there. 65k for the iron. A little bit there for the lithium. The rubber. 545 there for the gold. 220 for the diamonds. And 500 for the rubies. Bit of aluminium there. That's gonna do as well. Okay, so back up to 1.5 million. Not amazing, but we have quite a lot of stuff here in our inventory. So what I think I want to do is get out back here into our storage and clean up that inventory a little bit. So we have a bunch of pylons in here actually. We can probably sell some of these. We have a 5400 in there. Let's get that back in. We probably need that actually. The railings can stay. Cement. A little bit of water there. Staircase. Probably keep the lights. Might need those. And our power cable. Bunch of coals. Storage can go in here. And we're going to need our explosives. A little bit of pipe there. Concrete floor can stay for now. The dozer. 2 walls. Can get rid of those. And that is not too bad, I would say. Need our mesh ceilings and walls. Let's just check our... Okay, so here on our wash plant, you can see the water actually working on this one. This is what I'm trying to get done over on the new plant there. We have a little bit of stuff in here. I need to go ahead and set up a sluice box. So auto sell that dirt on this one also. We can do that later. We have a free one here. And we have a free one here. Okay, so I believe I was reading in the patch notes he lowered the level required to buy one of the loaders there, which might be our next big purchase, to be honest with you. So let's go into our loaders there. No, he didn't. It was a different one he lowered the level requirement for. So this one here actually is what he... Is this new? I don't know. 21.5 meter capacity bucket there. No, 48 meter capacity. Ooh. So this is going to be our next big expense, but we're quite a way there. We're 10 levels away, and that's not going to go quickly. So let's get ourselves back over to the mountain here and see what we want to do today. We definitely need to start thinking about making a little bit of money there. We can blow through this balance pretty quickly. And our little production site is looking nice there in the distance. Alright, let's get you up that hill and parked up. There we go. Alrighty, so the last day we had pretty decent progress actually with that tunneler and of course the loader supporting it with the rock truck there. Now, so our coal vent stopped, but if we look here at our ceiling, the coal is actually kind of continuing out this way. Well, it is hard to say if it continues, right? I need to get in there and see what is happening with it. Plenty of pay dirt in front of us, just a wall of pay dirt, which is nice of course. But today I think I want to get in my loader and kind of clear out a little section up here and maybe start building a ramp up this way. Yeah. If we can get a platform, you know, it should not be too difficult to build a little platform up around this area here. We can tunnel in again to this hill a little bit higher up. Yeah, so let me get to that and we'll see how it's looking. After, I don't know, I'll probably dig there with the loader. It is hard to say. Sometimes you get bored in the loader after 10 minutes. Sometimes you can dig all day in it. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we have a nice little channel cut out here at the side of our tunnel. So what I want to do is go in here to our store. We can actually, the last time I was using these ramp pieces, I got some different textures mixed up. So I'm just going to go ahead and sell those back and we'll start again. Let's make some room on my action bar there for the new pieces. So if you notice, all these, so we have 3 different ones here and they're 3 different prices. Now to keep them the same texture, what I think I want to do is just go ahead and buy the more expensive one. And you would assume that the most expensive one of each number here is going to be the same texture. So let's go ahead and get ourselves 55 of those. Number 3, 14, this one. And number 4, this one is slightly more expensive, but I don't think it is this one, right? Oh my god. Let's just buy one of those to check. Yeah, so the number 4 piece is actually not the most expensive one. Interesting, okay. I will have to try and remember that, which I won't, of course. So let's go back into our store here, and it is this one. So we need 54 more of those. There we go. And we are in the wrong order. I'm going to build from top to bottom, so we need 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. So I think I want this to be 5 grids wide. We start here. Hopefully we can just snap onto you then. 4 and 5. Need to rotate you. There we go, and we should be able to snap now. Ah, come on, snap for me. Rotate, there we go. Ah. Making a mess of it. Come on, get in there. There we go. Okay, so you see the process. So I'm gonna grab my loader there and do this all the way up until we reach slightly higher than the tunnel there. I'm probably gonna need to put in a concrete foundation above the steel mesh, but let's get up there and see what happens. Okay, so it's taken quite a while there, but we've managed to complete our little ramp up here. We made it up to this depression in the mountain here, so we have a bit of a flat, well, it's not flat, yes, but I will make this a flat area. And yeah, we will do something more here. Perhaps we're going to blow this roof out with some drainite, maybe. But right now, I want to go ahead and get a clean out done here on this production line. And get it all queued up in my warehouse across the way there, in the distance. So we were digging for quite a while. I'd expect this to be, you know, a reasonably good clean out. 7,000 golds, not amazing, but it's, well, I shouldn't say it's not amazing, it's pretty nice there. I believe we got a little bit of coal there. There was a kind of a vein cutting through. Not very much at all, and our froth floater is inactive as we're not running gravel right now. Okay, so let me jump on my 4x4 here. And yeah, I will go queue this up now. So cheers for watching, I do appreciate that. In the next one, I think I'm going to continue my little ramp up there, improve it a bit, and see what I want to do with this. I'm going to have to think about it a little bit, I think. So yeah, cheers, bye bye.